Do you need a fun cake idea for a little guy or maybe even an old guy in your life? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to make this construction tractor dirt cake. Follow instructions for a boxed chocolate cake mix. Add your water, oil, and eggs like the box directs. Mix it up well. I can't wait to someday have a stand-up KitchenAid mixer. Bake the cake using two 8 or 9-inch round baking pans. This pan baking spray is my favorite. It works so well. Alright, so pour the batter in evenly between the two pans and bake them as directed on the box. Let the cakes cool completely before you decorate. For decorations, you'll need some Whoppers, some mini Reese's, and some Oreos. I also grabbed some little tractors and construction men from the dollar store. Put a dab of frosting on your plate so that your cake doesn't slide around. Put the first layer on and then cut the top of the first layer off. This is so that the next layer stacks nicely. Before you stack the next layer, you'll want to add a nice thick layer of frosting in between. I use store-bought frosting to make it easy, but I do like to put it in a bowl and whip it up. So whip it up with a mixer for a minute or so it's nice and fluffy and much easier to spread. For the look of this cake, I just cut a random chunk out of the side of the cake. Now I'm going to cover the whole cake in frosting. These frosting spreader tools make it so much easier. I'm just going to work the frosting all over the top and the sides of the cake. This is a dirt cake. It's going to get covered in dirt, so don't stress it if the frosting isn't on perfectly or smooth, or even if you get crumbs from the cake mixed into your frosting. That might not be a look you want for other cakes, but for this one, it's a dirt cake, so it doesn't matter. All right, our cake is covered in frosting. Let's add some decorations. I'm going to put a handful of Oreos in a gallon Ziploc bag. If you have a mallet or a meat masher thing, that might work well. I don't have one, so I just used a metal measuring cup and smashed the Oreos into little pieces. That'll make a nice layer of dirt. Sprinkle the Oreo dirt on top and all around your cake. Next, let's add the mini Reese's. Take the mini Reese's and chop them up into quarters. Before I add those, I'm going to add the tractors to the top. I actually put a little bit of frosting on the bottom of each wheel just to make sure that it's stuck in place. I also added some frosting to the bed of the dump truck so that any dirt I added would stick in place. Now I'm just going to add the Whoppers and those chopped up Reese's all over the tractors and the cake. Don't forget to add the little construction Lego guys to the cake. Check out this beautiful construction themed and tractor themed dirt cake. For my son's birthday, I actually made 2 boxes of cake so that the cake was twice as tall. There were 4 layers in it. For a friend of ours who turned 50, I made this cake and we made a little sign that says 50, not older than dirt. So that was a really fun twist for his birthday too. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Check out my In the Kitchen playlist for more cake recipes, family recipes, tips for how to organize all these recipes electronically, and tips for organizing your kitchen.